Alright. God is great, man. God is great. Cannot explain, man. My feelings, bro, it was so hard, man. I swear to God, it was so hard. Harder than I expect, man. This is not about the exam, man. It's a war, man. Bro, trust the God, man. Like, this is the only thing you can pass. You can do whatever you access in your life, man. God bless us. That was great. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, this is Berkay Yıldırım. I originally from Turkey, come to United States almost 2.5 years ago, and trying to reach my goals without non-stop and try my best, work hard, trust the God. Here I am right now. In this video, I would like to explain one of my Comptia Security exam, that how I pass. I will try to make as simple as I can, because mainly rather than just talking this tactic, this strategy, some part of it's gonna help you, but I think the biggest thing is the mindset. So my personal experience, I am the guy like go do things straight way. I would like to tell you, English is my second language, but after a certain amount of time that I study, what I realized is it's okay to have a knowledge. It's because the knowledge is also powerful, but also in the exam, I think is the biggest thing. Maybe 30%, 35% is gonna increase your mindset. Your adaptive focus, that mindset will change your entire situation. This is my opinion. I try to, maybe I can talk here or here, I don't know. So first of all, I would like to give main three object, but before I go three reason, I would like to always tell you the God is great and He is the reason pass me this exam, all this journey, all this path. This is the biggest thing I can tell you rather than just the pass exam. Number one is preparation. So you should prepare your mind to get this exam. When I started this exam, I have no idea what the hell is this exam, to be honest. I go order this book, 701 Security Plus exam, and when it come to my home, I was like, what the hell is this? Like, how am I supposed to finish this book? So that was my first thing I saw as an obstacle, because I couldn't read that I speak or listen. Like, my reading and writing is not good at all. But it's not an excuse, obviously. I start to get, in industry like Professor Messer, so I got his sources and go start to watch all videos. In 5 days, I literally complete all of them, and I attempt to my first exam, and I did 50-50, like 50% I incorrect answer, 50% is correct answer, so eventually I couldn't pass it. So after that, what I see obviously in 5 videos that I watch, you take your notes and you take your some however you would like to. This is your own learn strategy. Everyone have a different learn strategy. I'm not gonna tell you that, okay, so you need to put your notes on the iPad, you need to put your notes in the writing. Everyone is different. And I try to tell you here, like, the mindset is the biggest thing. I didn't think it's easy, but also I was watching some videos like people like say we pass in 2 weeks, we pass in 1 week. Everyone is different, so your situation is gonna be different too, but everything is on your mindset. So this is the number one thing. You should be ready for preparation, your mindset, to understand it. This is your exam, none else, and your competition is by yourself. I also want to talk about you. My second strategy was a study strategy. This is how I work. And after that, I start to study this whole entire book. It was so intense for me, and I can show you real quick here actually. So this is the entire book. As you can see, it's like a lot of pages covers here, and this was my first moment actually. I don't want to study this book because it's a lot, but why not? It teach me a lot. It teach me how to be patient. It teach me how to learn things better way, not just skip to listen some videos, take some quick notes and go practice exam. It didn't work for me, and I go start to study whole entire book. So after that, I have a 2-page here, and this 2-page is actually the acronyms, and you might know it. I downloaded from Comptia Security on website, and when I started this ones, it was literally empty. None of things I put notes or anything. I just look at that and I would like to try to understand what the hell is this. Like a million of the acronyms. Why am I supposed to know all of them? But overall, after 3 months, I take my notes and to see how it goes. And obviously, meanwhile, I was study the book and take my own notes here too. And I try to, as soon as possible, try to finish the book, because the main reason if I sit and try to digest the whole book, it will be so tough for me. So I try to do quick read, take notes, and do practice exam, go to another chapter. So what happened, after the whole entire book, I finished it, but I still did 50% incorrect answer. Like I'm giving you approximately rate, but overall, I finished the entire book, I watched all videos, take the notes, put the acronyms, it didn't work. So the number one reason that didn't work, because my English didn't enough to understand the main concept of the question. So what am I understand here? Mainly you should understand what is this question asking for me. So this was one of my struggle, and I start to pay attention more about what this question asking me. So another struggle was for me, I didn't know some words, what they are in even like in English. I didn't know what the hell is fictitious, because I saw literally a question and it was asking about the fictitious, like the masking, or like some question that type of like the masking data, and I didn't know what the hell is fictitious. So I failed on this exam. So after my third fail exam, I decided to get another sources. So I go in the Udemy, and my company provided that videos actually, and I also purchased myself, but after that I learned it, my company providing a video that we can watch for free. So in this Udemy, I go to obviously the Jason Dian exam, like the practice exam test. So I did 3 of them just without like real exam, just go practice mode and trying to learn the questions, how things work. And the rest of 3, I got the first one, like I'm talking right now, the 4th one. So in one exam set, they have 6 different exam. So in the first set, I finished 3 of it, and the 4th one, I did go like real exam, and I got 68%. And after that, I try to learn a better way to how I can make a better this. After that, I got very pissed off, and I saw that it's also about the time management, and I didn't have enough time to understand the questions and go for it. So after that, the 3rd one, I try to a little bit play on my struggles about the time management and how I can use that better way. So I try to do which questions I know exactly this is the answer. So I choose them, and I go and I turn back to if I flag this question. So this was the better, and I got 70%, but still I think it's not enough to pass the exam. So because the main reason they telling you like 90% is good chance. I have one more practice exam from Professor Messer that I would like to see how that gonna go actually. So what I didn't go this time for like a real exam. I just go each by each. So one of my strategy actually, I give my own answer each question and to see what is the real answer. After that, I get a good score and to understand, okay, this should be done right now. And I go to check all these mistakes that I did. I put them in a word list and trying to understand how things work and go review these all fail questions. 3rd one, and the day of exam. You study entire book, you study entire thing, you study practice and do all these things. So my mindset is, I decided I want to go this war without any fear, but it wasn't an easy decision. I trust the God, so I took my fear to give it to God to handle this fear actually, because I think everyone have some fear on them inside. Like, I mean, no matter how you say that I don't fear, that's mean you don't care. So for me, if you really care something, that's you're gonna have some fear, but you know what's gonna make you different than other people? So you need to keep driving. So with this fear, you will drive it. So this is the right mindset. You will see even in my exam, when I go like first 3 question was a performance-based question, and I start to do like a 5 question. The first multiple choice questions was so sweet. I was like, okay, it might be that what I studied. And my 6th, 7th, 8th, 10, like all these questions get so harder, and I got like so disappointed, you know, because my entire months I've been studying this exam because I want to try my best. I want to, not just the exam, it was my own personal war, you know, this is not just exam. So that was my mindset actually. But in exam, I told myself probably I'll get fail, because in middle of the exam I still get struggle with the context to understand it. I try to stay on the track. So this is the biggest mindset you can remember. No matter how it is hard, no matter how you think like you make bigger on your mind, I don't know how everyone is different. So this was my experience, but I go all in actually. So I keep driving, because what I see, it's not gonna help me just to have knowledge. So what's gonna help me to use the confident main core thing to focus to really driving. That was my main mindset. I think that helps me. God is helped me in this exam. I'm gonna tell anyone that actually, because I couldn't believe it that I can pass this exam, even though I worked so hard. Because in exam, I saw like different contexts of each question have like them 4 different topic together. Yes, some of them was memorized questions, you can answer easily, but it doesn't enough. So you need more than that, I think. And that was my moment. Okay, so this exam, when I saw that I have a 20 minute and I go back to performance-based questions, this performance-based questions I've never seen anywhere. I study also that too. I studied really hard to see like what's they gonna ask it. Like I was expecting like some operational, like the type of the control types. I was expecting to see them, but I didn't see any of them. I saw them in the multiple choices. I hope from the God that you also get your best on this exam. I hope you get passed too. But more than that, what I learned, if you try your best, if you really work hard, and if you don't want to miss any information that you see on the practice, etc., that you are studying, it will help you a lot actually. But overall, I passed my exam and God is great, and I would like to tell you to work hard, try your best, and never give up. Put some effort. Some people, they have really keep delaying them study, but just even 10-15 minutes, put some effort. It's not too hard. And I try to do that too, but I was like obsessive actually on my experience. If it's needed, that yes, you might need to get obsessed actually, and in any area of your life. And I hope from the God that you get better success in your life too, also pass this exam too. And God bless you, rooting for you.